In this week's installment of Behind the Crisis, we take a closer look at the intersection of violence and homelessness.
The University of Missouri leaders have been at the center of a recent controversy connecting Columbia's unhoused population to crime. We've tracked this story since late September when our KRCG 13 Homeless Issues team attended a news conference to hear University President Moon Choi's comments on the safety changes that he'd like to see in Columbia. Here is KRCG 13's Sarah Cummings.
Over the last month, we've made multiple attempts to get an interview with President Choi. A spokesperson referred to a previous statement sent to us back in June. At that time, in response to our questions about the impact of the unhoused on Mizzou, a spokesperson said the campus had safety measures in place and resources for students in need. He added recruitment at the university remained strong and Columbia is often listed as a top 10 college city. But by October, President Choi seemed to have a different message. Over the past few months in Columbia, conversations around the unhoused have swirled. Renewed calls to tackle homelessness gaining traction after University of Missouri President Moon Choi made a public plea for the city to address violence.
This is a culmination of just many crime issues that we face as a community.
Among the list of demands, a cleanup of homeless encampments and the creation of anti-loitering laws.
I want to go back to what I'm hearing from parents and students about being accosted by homeless individuals. Since 2019, we've measured the number of arrests and trespass issued to homeless individuals. They've gone up dramatically.
Choi's message came on the heels of a deadly downtown shooting in September, killing Stevens College nursing student Ayanna Williams. However, the gunman charged was not unhoused.
I think we absolutely do have a violence crisis in Columbia. There are absolutely reasons that people are feeling unsafe. I don't think that we can pin that on someone being homeless.
Councilwoman Vera Elwood among some who fear the recent talks unjustly lump unsheltered people in with community violence.
Trying to merge the two issues into one means that we won't effectively solve either problem.
In October, Columbia police reported crime was up citywide by 14.7% compared to the same time last year. CPD's Jeremiah Hunter says it has increased officer presence downtown in recent months, adding violence can't be pinned on one group.
I think the reality is people are not informed of what is actually going on with the unhoused community and the violence. I mean, there's not a link. They're two separate issues, and we're addressing both as we can as a police department to keep the community safe.
Recently, officers arrested an unhoused man in October accused of sexually assaulting a woman at a Columbia business. Hunter says CPD aims to build a rapport with the unsheltered when they can.
They are making a lot of arrests, but the primary efforts are to try to get them resources and get them off the street. We can't arrest our way out of a problem like that.
Earlier this summer, KRCG 13 spoke to Todd Rowland, who said while unhoused people do commit some violent crimes, instances of trespassing are by far the most common.
I would imagine that if you probably ran the calls for service and you compared it to, who's homeless and who's not, you're probably not going to see a lot of assaults.
But Choi says data doesn't discount the stories of downtown shops and students.
When parents send their students to a university, they want to know that they're going to a university environment that is safe.
The Mizzou president's message seeming to hit home with local businesses.
We've had weapons pulled on people. We've had, people pounding on glass. I've had people banging on my door, threatening. They may be fine 90% of the time, but you catch them the 10% they're not, and it's dangerous.
Jim Yankee's downtown office overlooks Flat Branch Park. Through his window, he's seen the issue spike.
The element of crime and homelessness, it's keeping good people away from downtown. It's hurting our business. It's hurting our community. We want to help them, but at the same point, we have to protect our community. We have to protect Columbia above all else.
Meanwhile, other city leaders believe homelessness and violence in Columbia are two separate issues and should be treated as such.
I want them to feel safe downtown. I think the best way to address that is to address violence on its own.
CPD says any businesses struggling with trespassers can file a letter of enforcement with the department. Officers also encourage people to go to CPD directly for information on crime instead of social media.